We're up almost to $7 trillion of investment coming into our country. And you'll see how it's going to turn out. Our country's going to boom.
First at 11, that was President Trump earlier today as he reassured Americans that his tariffs plan will work out. Thanks for staying up with us tonight, everyone. I'm Colton Bradford.
And I'm Priscilla Casper. With prices already high, with President Trump's tariffs, they're going to believe these prices are going to go even higher. Now, President Trump says this is going to get worse before it gets a lot better.
Well, and listen, that even him saying that is not easing the worries on Wall Street. As you can see, the S&P 500 falling just below 5% at 4.8. You've got the NASDAQ falling at 6% here. That's actually their worst since the pandemic. Meanwhile, the Dow Jones here falling at 4%. That is their worst sell-off since 2022.
And we know, I mean, these tariffs can affect everything from cars, groceries, even the clothes that you wear. NBC 10's Jericho Tran is talking with local businesses here in New England to see how they're being impacted.
It's been over a day since President Donald Trump announced those discounted reciprocal tariffs, and we know that businesses are scrambling to figure out exactly how they're going to be impacted and what they're going to do once those costs start to rise. From clothing to flooring and even food distribution, we know that every single consumer is going to be impacted.
Now we are distributing over 100 million pounds.
Operating in 190 cities and towns from New Hampshire all the way down to the Cape, the Greater Boston Food Bank feeds over 600,000 clients a month.
In the state, 1 in 3 residents is food insecure.
From produce to non-perishables, the food bank gathers their products from both within the country,
from Florida,
and overseas.
From Chile.
Now, with the United States Department of Agriculture announcing the cancellation of $3.4 million from the state's emergency food assistance program,
$2.3 million is coming out of my budget.
And the introduction of tariffs of at least 10% throughout all countries trading with the U.S., the food bank is now considering new ways to secure their product.
If we start to see a price increase on something that we are importing, we are going to have to make a decision and pivot.
But pivoting is not going to be the easiest option for other businesses like Mara Flooring and Design, where most of their product comes from Europe and Canada.
It's definitely tough. We're gonna eat in our end as long as we possibly can.
With automobiles facing a 25% tariff, along with tariffs on countries making clothes and technology, economists say consumers will start feeling the pinch immediately.
Generally, the concern is that price levels are likely to rise in the next weeks to months. We will be seeing a lot of that. The effect on the pocketbook is going to be bigger for lower income folks.
But President Donald Trump remains confident the new tariffs will boost the U.S. economy.
The markets are going to boom. The stock is going to boom. The country is going to boom.
Now, that 10% baseline tariff for all U.S. trading partners goes into effect on April 5th, and we know that more reciprocal tariffs will go into effect on April 9th. In Boston, Jericho Tran, NBC 10 Boston.